Okay, so we're going to talk a little bit about breath work for anxiety and stress. We'll talk about it and then we'll go through the practice. So, we live in a world where stress and anxiety are very abundant. Even if you don't think you are, you probably are in a heightened state of stress. It's hard to avoid in this world. And if you do feel it, just know that you're not alone in that feeling. It's very common. We hold a lot of tension in our shoulders, our lower back, hips, other areas of our bodies when we are stressed because you're constantly tense. And it doesn't take much to come away from that. And it doesn't take much once we get into habits to start push away from that constantly tense lifestyle as well. It's nice to start your day out like this. It's particularly good to finish your day with this breath work. And again, it only takes a minute. If you're late for work and you're about to rush in there, you don't want the rest of your day to go that way. So just take a second, breathe, even if you're late. If you're 30 minutes late or 31 minutes late, it's not going to make a difference. And you're going to go through your day in a much more productive, calm manner and respond better when you're not in that heightened stress response. And think about how that would affect your health as well if you're constantly living up there in that tense, stressful mindset. So we want to be able to bring ourselves back. And again, as I said, it doesn't take much. So what we want to do is we want to get a pillow or just something that we're going to rest on our tummies that we can push up the way as we breathe into our tummies. So come down onto your back. And we want to be nice and relaxed. So however you are relaxed, I actually quite like having my hood up. I don't know if that makes me bizarre or if some of you share that. So we're just going to come down nice and relaxed and we'll pop this on our tummy. So if you've got a wee pillow in the house, anything at all that you can push up. But before we do that, I want just you to be aware of your body. So we're going to go from our head and just think about our neck. Is it tense or is it okay? Just loosen it off and relax it if it feels tense. And we're going to think about our jaw. Is your jaw clenched? If so, just relax it. Come down to the neck and the shoulders. Do they feel tense? Do you want to give them a wee wiggle? Any movement that we do here, we want it to be nice and slow. We're not trying to get the heart rate up. Going nice and slow. Take it into your arms. Are they rigid? Are the forearms rigid? Just loosen everything off and relax. Are the hands clenched or are they nice and relaxed? Think about your spine and your hips. Are your abs feeling really tight? Are your hips feeling tight? Give them a wee soft wiggle here. What about the knees? Are we holding any tension in the legs at all? Just loosen them off and relax. Think about your ankles and your toes. Just everything feeling really soft and relaxed. Now as we go through our breath work, your mind might wander and it might start to think about some stresses of the day. And it might start to catastrophize the day. In reality, we make things more of a catastrophe than they are. If we send an email late, if we miss something, okay, it might not be great, but it's really not as bad as what our brains tend to work up to with that kind of thought. So just every time you wander, it's okay. Bring it back, think about your breath, the direction of your breath, where it's going. It's a good thing that we can breathe, and that should put a big smile on our faces. So I want you to breathe in through your nose, nice, big, full, deep, slow breath, and breathe out through the mouth. And I want that out breath to be nice and loud, so hear yourself breathing out as well. Now as we breathe in through the nose, we want to push that pillow up because we really want to fill our chest and our bellies with air. And as we breathe out, nice and noisy. Breathe in through the nose. And out through the mouth. And as we breathe in through the nose, we want to push that pillow up because we really want to fill our chest and our bellies with air. And as we breathe out, nice and noisy. Breathe in through the nose. And out through the mouth. And as we breathe in through the nose, we want to push that pillow up because we really want to fill our chest and our bellies with air. And as we breathe out, nice and noisy. Breathe in through the nose. And out through the mouth. And as we breathe in through the nose, we want to push that pillow up because we really want to fill our chest and our bellies with air. And as we breathe out, nice and noisy. Breathe in through the nose. And out through the mouth. And as we breathe in through the nose, we want to push that pillow up because we really want to fill our chest and our bellies with air. And as we breathe out, nice and noisy. Breathe in through the nose. And out through the mouth. And as we breathe in through the nose, we want to push that pillow cushion going up and out. Breathing in and out. And in. Cushion goes up and out. Breathing in. And if the mind's already wandering, bring it back to your direction of breath. Breathe in and out. And in and out. And in and out. And in and out. Just continue on. Now just breathe as you normally would. Start to think about waking things up a little bit so we don't just pop up here. We can move our feet, our ankles, nice and slowly. Move those knees, and your hips can rock side to side. You can bring your fingertips towards your palms and back nice and slowly. Bring your feet up towards your bum. You can just rock side by side, nice and slowly. You can let the shoulders move around. From here, we're just going to move on to our sides. You can start to open your eyes a little bit, but take your time. So we don't need to pop up here, just making sure that we're coming back around. You can stay here for another wee while if you wish, or you can come up with us and just find the easiest route possible. You're not popping up. This isn't a game about who can get there first. The easiest, slowest route possible. And we're just going to sit. We're not going to jump straight back up again. Just going to sit for a wee second. And we're just going to breathe.